So something that's hard for people to wrap their head around, but with training, the further along you go, the more complex things get, the easier they should get. You know, it should be easier to teach your first flying lead change than it was to teach something simple in the beginning. And I know that sounds crazy, but the thing about if you can get your foundational stuff really, really, really good, then when you start to teach more complex things, they should be really easy the first time you do them. If you can get all your basic aids working, your left leg, your right rein, your left rein, both your reins, both your legs independently, your legs together, both reins for the backup, your inside leg going around, all the parts. If you can get all those working really well, the first time you do something kind of technical, it should be easy. And today is the first day I've started working on the Haunches In with Chance. And you know, I think there's two ways to do the Haunches In. One would be to be going straight and kind of change the shape of your horse's body while maintaining that direction, which is the harder one. And the other one would be to already have the shape, like be in a circle, and as you come around, put that circle beside the fence, and as you come around beside the fence, you already have the shape you want, you're just going to change the direction. And so that's what I did with him today. And you know, within the first 5 minutes on both sides, it was really good. Like he would just come around and I'd lay my leg, you know, I'm not wearing spurs, I just lay my calf on his side, and he would just move his hip over, and or like capture his hip over and off that line, but I'd hold those shoulders and we'd go forward, but only one stride. And I'd walk around here, lay my leg, and right there, that's one really good step on his first day of doing it. But I'd hold those shoulders and we'd go forward, but only one stride. And the reason, and that was both sides. When I did it on the left side, he was really good, and on the right side, he was really good. But when I'm teaching something new like this, I'm only going to teach it for one stride, one step. As soon as I take one step that's the correct step, I'm going to let go. And the reason being is, a lot of times they're guessing. You know, he was pretty good, but sometimes they'll come around, they'll kind of go, oh, is this it? And it won't be quite right. And so you keep asking, and then they go, oh, is this it? And it won't be quite right. And they kind of juggle their body around a little bit till they find the spot where you're going to release. But the thing is, when they go, is this it? And it's a wrong one, and you don't release, they don't keep doing that one. They go, well, how about this? Is this it? And if you don't release there, they go, how about this? Which is why if they get it right, as soon as they go, how about this? And it's the right shape, you'll let go right then as soon as they get that, because they'll only try that for a split second before they go, oh, you didn't release there, I'll try somewhere else. Especially if all the way along through your training, you have taught your horse to look for answers. By this point in time, when you're starting to do technical things, they know there's an answer. And so when you start, you know, containing energies and pushing things around, they're like, okay, I know there's an answer. They're not dull. They're like, where is it? And so you've just got to make sure when they find that right shape, or shape or response or whatever it is you're looking for, that you release right then. And I see a lot of people go, yeah, when you, I mean, there's a good trainers too, but they say when you're teaching something like, you know, a lateral movement or whatever, you know, you only want to ask for a few strides initially. I feel like asking for a few strides is not a good thing initially, because they might only try that thing for 1 or 2 strides, and if you keep asking, oh, that's wrong, and now you're getting into a bit of a pushing match with them. So for me, it's really important they can do one stride, figure it out with the one stride. And once they can do one stride easily, which means every time I ask for that particular thing, boom, they give it to me right away, then I'll just ask for it. Instead of releasing after one stride, I just wait for them to do 2, and then I release. And then 3, and then 4, and then 5. But it really keeps the wrestling out of teaching technical things. And like I said, by the time you get to doing the bigger technical stuff, things should actually get easier. And I find that most people, the more technical things get, the more they struggle. And that has to do with maybe some of the little foundational thing wasn't quite right.